What's going on out there, everyone? Remo back. We are out on my new Expeditions mod map, which is going to be called Beaver Creek. I've been working on this one for probably about 2.5 weeks or so at this point. Things are coming along really well too. I'm 90% done building the world, so basically it's there. Got a few little areas in the outer sections that I got to finish up. And then really I'm looking at adding some points of interest, we'll call it, around the map to do a few tasks and stuff. I haven't tested any of the mission stuff since the last update. I don't know if anything was fixed. I will get to that. I was going to do a little playing around on the islands map and see if any of the stuff is working that wasn't previously, so we can add a little bit more to the missions. I do have quite a few ideas for this map, but I'm not gonna lie, this is it's a lot more challenging to come up with missions in Expedition so far, I'm finding. The first real hard part I'm having is I'm just, after years of doing Snowrunner, you're kind of pre-programmed with certain kind of ideas, and this is a little different, although it's the same. Not being able to spawn the bigger cargo carrying stuff right now it's a little hampering to doing a lot of missions. There are perhaps a workaround or two that I think work okay. I did the memory card one on the islands map where you had to go pick it up from the cameras you put out, and I'm pretty sure it worked fine. I haven't finished testing that map completely. I really should. But to be honest with you, I really kind of wanted to get onto a big full-size map. This one, I'm going to use some of similar ideas I used from the first one in terms of maybe like some radio stations and stuff. I'm going to probably focus on doing a lot more driving around and finding things, tasks, and I'm really starting to realize playing through the game that first of all I need to be a lot more descriptive in the actual descriptions of the tasks, because the game doesn't hold your hand quite as much as Snowrunner used to in terms of what you need to do, where you need to go. So that's one thing I've picked up already that I can improve upon. And you do have a lot more room for text, so you need to tell more of a story, I'm finding. So with this map, I'm really going to try and focus on kind of building a world that is going to have stories branching off what you're doing, kind of make it all make sense. I'm really trying not to just copy what the devs have done in their maps, but right now there isn't a lot of models and stuff in the editor. I know there's going to be more coming. I've mentioned it before, but I believe they are going to try and get the Snowrunner assets over to this game, which would mean I could bring maps from Snowrunner over. Right now I can't. I tried to move some height maps over and it just kind of crashed the editor, but things are pretty early. So I would expect it'll work at some point if it doesn't already. I haven't tried in a bit. But I would love to bring some of my maps over and set them up in an Expeditions world with a few more things to do. But again, it's just kind of a battle. That's the biggest thing that's hindering me writing tasks right now, is the sheer fact that I don't want to just copy the things from the main game and just do a rinse and repeat. But there isn't a lot of options with a lot of the models we have in game. Like, there's only so many things you can do with the radio stations and so on. And this one I am going to work on setting up the modules that you can open up. I didn't do that on the islands map, but it was such a small map, it didn't really justify it, where this is a full-size map, this Beaver Creek map, and it's something that I can most definitely add another map to after. Truth is, I am probably going to hop back to Snowrunner and do a map on that after this one. So once I get this thing all kind of tied together and get some more missions out in that, I'll probably hop back to that again. I don't know exactly what I'm going to work on. I have a few options for Snowrunner, but if anyone has any ideas or things they want to see, shoot it down in the comments. I'm always paying attention. I'm not the best at returning comments in a timely fashion, but I try to return as many as I can, and I do read them, and I really do appreciate it. So I apologize if I don't get back to you right away, but it takes more time than you would think, even with the not tons of comments I get. But there's always a lot to do, right? Life, modding, YouTube, it's busy. So anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys go ahead and watch the rest if you like. What we're gonna be doing is running up to a little area that I've built that's going to be kind of a point of interest. We did the hill climb at the start, and then just basically a bit of a view of a few of the things I've been working on, and you can see a bit of the map and big mountains in the background and all that. Anyways, thanks for watching, and talk to you again soon, hopefully with maybe some missions in the next video, because we're really close now. Take it easy. Have a good one.